Hi, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. Yesterday I talked about uncertainties and certainties, and now I'm going to talk about what we can do with those uncertainties and certainties. We'll get into that here in just a minute. My 12-week online course starts September 16th and goes to December 2nd. It just offers a bunch of tools that I have learned the last 9 years of helping to heal me in my journey. God and Christ, of course, were included in that. So I just feel like they've led me on a beautiful journey and led me to tools and techniques that I just wasn't aware of. And it helped me heal. It helped me go from anger and resentment and childhood traumas that I couldn't get over, the blame game, the just being in the victim mode. And I was able to go into victim mode and become victor through Christ. And it's been such a beautiful journey. And I just know that we are all made to heal, and we can heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Wherever you find yourself, there's always hope. Don't ever lose hope. So go ahead and check out that link below to register for this online class. Bring a friend, bring a family member. It's for ages 18 on up, men, women, like-minded people that want to change for the better, that want to get out of stuck and stagnant or mediocrity and to rise above and become the best version that really God intended you to be. Okay, so yesterday I talk about uncertainties and certainties, and a lot of times when we have these uncertainties, these trials and afflictions, when they hit our lives, it's so important to learn how to be adaptable. You know, when we have problems come up and challenges, we go into fix-it mode. We go into what can I do to solve this? And a lot of the times the natural man in us forgets to go to God first. So the most important thing is to go to God first. I'm learning this all the time. So I do have this open communication with God, and I feel like I have a close relationship, but even still, there are times where I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I go to God first? Because he just helps us all the more quicker and gives us clarity. So start with that route first. But we go into this problem solving mode, and then we kind of get this tunnel vision, or we get the my way, or especially when we're dealing with a problem, whether it's in the family unit or involving more than just yourself, or stresses, whatever it is, we get suggestions from other people maybe, and we're just like, no, this is how it's going to be, this is how it's going to work. And that was my old self 10 plus years ago. It was just my way or the highway, perfectionism mode, putting all of my expectations on other people. And that doesn't do a whole lot of good. In fact, it has an effect on our health all the way around when we have this perfectionism going on with others around us. I'll get into that here in just a sec. But so when we go into this, my way, we're rigid in thinking. But this is the deal. When we have uncertainties, we must learn how to be adaptable. We must learn how to be adaptable to change. We must be resilient. We must be able to bounce back and rebound. And, God wants us to have joy. And so it takes work. It really does take work and a conscious effort with our thoughts. We can beat ourselves up over the past all day long. But it's so important. That's part of mindfulness, is just being in the here and the now and feeling our emotions and going through. And so just being adaptable. I've been taking a course, which I took 5 years ago, and I'm taking it again. In fact, it's just so awesome to take this course every once in a while for a refresher. Everybody, I can't tell you how many times I was telling people about it 5 years ago when I took this course. It's called Emotional Resiliency. It's put on by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Anybody of any faith can take this course. And you'll find it on their website. It is such a beautiful resource. It's emotional resilience. And I love the word resilience, emotional resilience. We can bounce back. And when we can be resilient, we can, with our emotions, that just means it's okay to feel our emotions, but let's not stay stuck and stagnant in those negative emotions. It's so important to be able to rebound and be who God intended us to be. Have that joy, have happiness, share the light of Christ. So it is so important that we have resiliency. So being adaptable, resiliency, and another word that comes to mind is flexibility. Being flexible, having that flexibility. When we are not flexible with other ideas around ourselves, we get caught up in we get caught up in the rigidness, and it affects our health. I don't know how many times you've woke up and you have a stiff neck, or you just all of a sudden get the sprain in the neck. And you're just like, "Oh, ouch, I can't move it. Oh my goodness." And then it hurts to move your neck from side to side. So I like to ask myself when that happens, I like to ask myself, "Okay, which side? Which side is just giving me the pain in the neck? Which side?" And if it's your right side, it's yourself dealing with yourself. So what are you not being flexible with yourself in? Maybe it's through diet, maybe it's through exercising, or maybe it's through emotions or whatever. It could be anything. Ask yourself. When you ask those questions, God within will let you know what the answer is. So, and if it's on your left side, the left side, it will just show you that, you know what? I'm being inflexible with somebody around me. It's outside yourself. The left side is others outside yourself. So, who in your life, who is it that you're not being flexible with? Who can you be more flexible with and understand more their point of view? So, it's really important to just pay attention, because our thoughts and our emotions have an effect on our physical well being. They really do. So, it's important to stay in the now and in the here and just here and now, and just pay attention to where we're at, and be okay to be adaptable, be flexible, and have resiliency. And it goes right along with those uncertainties and certainties that come into our lives, because trials and afflictions will hit us, and sometimes harder than others at times. And then, they go in waves, right? Or just, enjoying life, and then, ooh, something crash and burn, something hits, and it's sometimes hard, especially when it's the death of a loved one, or the whatever it is, painful, heartache, the sorrow, whatever it is you're going through, a rough marriage, a rough patch with a child, whatever it is, we all have our hard things. And so just remember to be flexible and resilient, because you got this. And then also to be adaptable, be willing to look at other people's perspectives and how to do things. Anyway, that's all about what we can do to help focus on our uncertainties. So, God bless. Please like and subscribe to this channel, share it with others, and until next time, bye.